Hello guys, Wilsonbox here, one more video about Dragonheir, and this time we are talking about the Chief Challenge, the one that you need a Ice Team. Don't forget to subscribe. And some players have been requesting a Ice Team free to play for this boss, so that's what we're gonna check in this video. So let's start just for having a look at this boss. So this boss is a bit tricky, I know. He has this passive where he has a chance to inflict attack penalty 1, 20% chance of reducing the damage taken by 20%, and much more. So on these skills they are both the same, and he will gain accuracy bonus, deals lightning damage, and knocks up and stuns our characters, okay? So this is a big issue and a big problem, because every time they are getting knocked up or stunned, he will make them unable to launch basic attacks or cast skills and prevents them from launching with the stun the same thing. So with this, is going to reduce our damage, and we want to achieve 22 million damage at least. Especially with a free-to-play team, it makes it much harder to achieve this number, but you guys can do it after you check this video and this team I have to show you. And lastly, we have this skill. It deals this lightning damage, inflicts accuracy penalty, and reduces the ultimate energy by 5%. And the problem about this ultimate is that it's really hard. I don't think there's any way we can prevent this reducing of our ultimate energy by 5%, and because of this it makes it much harder to control our timings, to make sure we prevent all these two skills. Okay, I found a way to prevent these two skills, but with the reducing of the ultimate energy it makes it much harder to synchronize our ultimates with the skills from this boss. So let's go, let's have a look at the teams I have. I have two teams. So one is a completely free to play, which is this one. The other one is a budget team, okay? I can show you just now because I'm using the Aladia, okay? So the first team is this one. So we have 5 free to play characters, epics, and 1 rare, which you can get. These ones are they are all from season, no, this one is from season 1, this one is from season 1, these two from season 2, and this one is from season 1, so I'm pretty sure on season 4 you already have these characters. So firstly we have this aura from this guy, the 24% max HP. So bleeding, I'm using the downpipe. Again, this is one of the most important artifacts to get to increase your damage. So I expect that you already have at least this artifact. If not, of course you can swap this one for another one that you have, like the eyeball or the manticore. Manticore is really good for ice-placed heroes or anything else that you have that will increase your damage. So I'm using the Echo 4 set. I've been testing all of these sets and I think Echo 4 is the one performing better, especially for these ice-placed heroes. So I have some attack percentage, some attack stats, crit rate, and everything else. On Gurtin, it's exactly the same thing. I'm using the Ravatrix. I love Ravatrix. It's really good for epic characters or rare characters. It increases the stats a lot and also gives more HP, so with this they will help them to survive more. So I have attack percentage, crit rate, and more, and some defense as well. And you guys will understand why. I have some HP on this guy. Then I have Voresh with this set. So this set, every time I inflict any debuff, I will give 15% attack. So this is a must-have on every team to increase our attack. I have Witcher's Remain, and I'm using this character for 2 things. So the first one will be to inflict defense penalty 2. The second one to get this buff of 15% attack. And the third thing I'm using Voresh is just to increase a little bit of the healing with this passive, okay? This will give a bit more healing to our team and will help them to survive. Lastly, second, we have Elvis, okay? So Elvis will be our tank, and it's really good because you want to give him some accuracy to inflict the recharge speeding penalty, okay? Because with this the boss will take more time to use all of his skills and will give you more time to heal, and everything will reduce the damage. Is really good. He's also going to deal some damage with these skills, but the most important thing about him is really this recharging speed penalty. And lastly, we have Megan. Megan, you don't really need to have any HP or anything like any enlightenment because she gives defense up, recovery over time. So basically, and she heals with a target's max HP. So basically, what you want is just to give her some skill lists just to increase the amount of healings she can do. Okay, so because of that, I have the Incense Burner. If you have the, where is it? This one, the Rift Hourglass will be better. And then I'm using this set with skill list, this set with skill list, and then some more skill lists. As you guys can see, I have 66. If you can have more, if you can add more and you have better gear, of course, use it. You want her to attack as fast as possible. So I don't have any timings for this team. And I'm using Megan. Another thing is I'm using Megan and not the other one. So the other one is Stella. Because the other team I did with the necrotic team, I used Stella. So if you are following my teams, of course you already used Stella in a different team. So on this one, I'm recommending a different hero. So this is it, guys. This is my team. So let's start this fight and see how it goes. So first thing, we're just gonna do ×2 on the first one, just to see what does it happen. So as you guys can see, you want to keep this formation because only these two characters are getting the knockup. Vorish applying defense penalty and some debuffs, buff prohibition. So he's not getting the accuracy bonus. Also with the battle skill is going to dispel that accuracy bonus as well. And basically this is it. And with this placement, Megan will heal everyone. So let's check how much damage we can do, because we really need 22 million damage to get the all the rewards we can get from this event. So at the moment 4 million, we are on 3-4 minutes. So you want to always aim at least 11 million damage at 2 minutes 30. So if you did 11 million damage and 2 minutes 30, it means you're gonna do more 11 million damage until you finish the timing. So I'm doing a little bit more. But the thing is, I feel like I could use some more defensive stats, because as you guys can see, Gertin just died even with Ravatrix. But that should be alright, because I can still achieve 22 million damage with just 4. This is happening mostly because I don't have much healing. So Gertin eventually died, but as you guys can see, I still achieved more than 22 million damage. So if you guys can give Gertin a little bit more of defensive stats, or if you have a better healer, you should be safe, much more safer doing this and achieve this amount of damage. The next team is pretty much safer and much better, I think. So if you have a Ladia, this will be a much better option. It works much better, and I have timings for this one. So this time I'm not using a Megan, I'm using a Ladia, basically with the same set, with some accuracy, because she has this passive. If the boss attacks someone with a shield, will inflict attack penalty too, and also she will give control immunity. That's why I'm using her. So the first cast will be, I have timings just for her. So the first cast will be 11.5, so will be before this one, and will last until this one. Okay, so she will cast again before this one, so she will prevent any knockup, at least on the first first seconds of this boss. Okay, and then I have it cycling every 18 seconds. So I gave her some skill list. As you guys can see, I gave her some skill list. She has 77, and this artifact, because it decreases our shield. If you don't have it, you can use Tiara, which is this one. Where is it? This one. Okay, so let's go. Let's just start this one. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do much more damage. So let's just go on ×2 at the beginning. So already have attack penalty on him. So because of that, he's doing less damage. So if he's doing less damage, it's much better, because I don't need so much heal. Also because I'm giving recharge speed penalty, of course, will be harder to guess what timings I should use. But as you guys can see, if I have the ultimate, so she's going to use it now. They have control immunity, so they are not getting any of this knockup or stuns and this means I will have more space, more time to do more damage, because as you guys saw at the beginning, these skills will prevent me to cast my skills and do basic attacks. So basically this is it, guys. As you guys can see, I'm already doing 5 million damage, but this will improve a lot more. Of course, on this one, if you want the set I'm using on Voresh, you can use on Ladia, because this set will activate every time you afflict a debuff, and this attack penalty being inflicted on this boss, it's activated much more often than the debuffs from Voresh, so this will mean you will do more damage. As you guys can see, 15 million damage already on 2 minutes, and everyone is very healthy because of this attack penalty, shield, and as you guys can see with this shield, with this control immunity and everything, I don't require so much healing. So Voresh with Aladia, it's enough to heal everyone. So you guys can see everyone will survive the full 5 minutes, and I'm gonna do much more damage, 30 million damage with this budget team. So if you have Aladia, this is way better option you can use, and you can achieve easily 22 million damage. Alright guys, so this is it. This was the teams I was trying to share with you guys. I hope this helped you. If you guys need any other guides, I'll be doing another guide for season 1 with the weekly challenges, and then I'm planning to do some more guides just for the types of damage. So I'll do a video talking about Wild, Thunderbolt, and every other types of damage. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, leave your feedback on the comments, what content you'd like to see, or what are your thoughts about these teams. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe. See you next time.